Okay, welcome everyone. Costin here with more World of Warcraft Burning Crusade Classic. Let's see if I can find... Looking for 2-man DPS plus heal. Akanai, Crypts, Heroic. Let's see if I can get any people for it. I mean, AC Heroic is one of the easiest ones to do. Okay. I'm gonna do the ultimate sin.
I have one-of-a-kind items. The reckoning is at hand.
I am inviting the rogue. I'll probably have to make my own Akanai groups from now on, basically. Okay. All right.
Wishes to you. Safe journey.
Okay. All right, let's do it. AC Heroic. Let's get going. Fun continues. Or the fun begins, I guess you could say. Probably more appropriate. I'll see what I can do after that. I mean, I do still need some Shatar rep, I believe, so maybe an Arcatraz, an actual Arcatraz would be in order, or do I need the Shatar rep? Let's see. Yeah, I need like 4K, so that's a couple more runs. I suggest you check out my video on the subject of specs. That will help you out more. My spec right now doesn't matter. Because it's for my particular situation and my particular gear. Tank healer, slave Pensarok, skipping all trash. Skipping all trash. Yeah, save Pensarok is a joke though. Alright. Oh, which reminds me, maybe I do wanna... So I still need lower city rep. Cephek holds heroic is the daily. Ugh. I'm looking forward to that one. Actually, I don't even need it. So I don't need Cephek holes. I don't need mana tombs, thankfully. I don't really need Shadow Labs. Well, I need Shadow Labs normal. That's a different discussion. All right. Let's do this dungeon nice, quick, and easy. I'm with 2 people from Bakers, so should be fine. One of which is a raider. Boom. It should be said. Okay. This is Arcanine Crypts, boys and girls. Oh, it should be, not the mess that we had last night. Well. Oh, shit. Line of sight. Oh boy. Oh well. Spoke too soon. People need to get used to. Let me use that Mederic bread. I mean, if you start spamming shadow bolts like that, yeah, you're gonna pull aggro. Just trying to be careful. I guess I could have ran into them. Please no stupid pulls, thank you. Paladin healer is wonderful to deal with. Now he uses Devotion Aura. Oh, great, missed. Whoa, my gosh. That damage is pretty extreme, isn't it? That's pretty crazy. Okay. Alright, there's 3 mobs over there. Gotta deal with them. Okay, there's one more Raging Spirit right there. Warlock should use Detect Invis over here. Combat. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, he's doing it on melee. Well, that's a waste of good item. Absolute. Another day, another lack of items. Okay. I'm using the Night Pain shield. The spell power shield from Night Pain. The Dragonheart shield, flame shield, because it has a lot of armor. It's the main reason I actually took it. Well, no one needed it, so it's like, well, why let the good shield go to waste? The alternatives are the Shatar Exalted shield, or my personal preference, getting the bad shield, which I will. Maybe not today. Tomorrow, a couple of days. Got a lot of stuff, right? Got a quest for gold, gotta get some crafted items, gotta get my reputations in check, all that stuff, right? Prices will go down though. Right now they're a bit insane. Pepega, let's say. Combat? There we go. I need to get used to more running into mobs as opposed to pulling them back though. Gotta be a bit more aggressive. Alright, let's go. Okay. Right, so and our helmet. I'm gonna start calling this game World of Vlogs, because it seems like that's all people care about. Pretty sure I'm getting the bad shield, yeah. Here comes the seed. I mean... Oh man. There we go. Where's the much vaunted rogue stuns? So much for rogues being able to stun and interrupt shit. Remember, boys and girls, one of the principal arguments rogues use in their favor is they can stun shit in dungeons. Oh man, that's so pathetic. That is so Pepega. You cast seed on me. Yeah, you realize the seed needs to explode. Kick. And then it did. As he was running, like he ran back out. Then he ran in. How much I have? 300. About 300 of... Kick W. Depends on the quest, depends on dungeons, depends on class, a lot of things. If you have a group that's questing, that's really fast, actually. I think a group that does quests is probably the fastest way. Because keep in mind, you're getting like 10k XP per quest, right? That's one quest, and you can do a lot of them much faster than dungeons. The worst thing you can do is quest solo because, oh, but the mob XP. No, fuck the mob XP. You don't care about the mob XP. You care about doing the quest quickly so you can get it out of the way. Yeah. But both can be pretty fast. But it depends on what you're doing, right? It's like if you're a hunter, you're probably your solo questing experience is probably the best thing you can do. Anyway, that was not the best pull in the world. I mean, I genuinely thought we could handle that. Apparently not. I wonder if that's the wisest idea. It kind of works on some level, right? But falls apart on another. Yeah. That's not a bad neck. Thankfully I have better, but... Oh my gosh. Well, that's that. Shoulders. I wanted to get the shoulders from this dungeon before tonight, but guess not. Okay, let me see if I can find anything else.
Our enemies will fall.
We will.
I'm gonna do a Shadow Labs. Tank selling tank service. Maybe I should do that. But here's the thing. You can get a lot more fucking gold if you just do other stuff. Thanks, Marvin, sorry. Any solo Pala farm recommendations? Well, you can go to the Black Temple Terrace. If you want, though you will likely will face competition there. Probably right now the best gold per hour is either Stratholme for a lot of people. I'd say Stratholme if you want a solo farm. That would be my advice. Get something like Demon Forge Breastplate, get the Shadowhold's normal trinket, and then go to town there. So right now I'm going to do a Shadow Labyrinth normal. I'm just interested in one run. Rep is just trying to increase my rep, hoping for the trinket, all that kind of stuff. I mean, I do want to get Exalted, I'm just not really rushing it, right? I got a lot of things I need to do. I need a trinket from the second boss as a tank. I need a lot of other things. But I'm not, like, I don't need a trinket for the sake of anything right now. I need it for resistance gearing eventually later down the line. Anything. Everything. The disenchant mats are not going to be worth much. Honestly, just sell the green, just vendor the greens probably. You need the Demon Forge breastplate and the Shadowhold's trinket to manage it, but Gavel, probably. Gavel right now, or at least based on the beta testing, ended up being the best weapon. I don't know if it still is the best weapon, but I stood there in front of the target dummy in the beta and I checked out to see which one was going to be the best, and Gabriel certainly won there. Well, it didn't win threat-wise, right, versus Fralmar Sword or Honor Hold Sword. It just had more stamina. I guess I could do a botanical run. All the rogues in the world. Okay, this warrior is pretty well geared actually. Shout Labyrinth normal. You need the defense trinket. Or Hydro Scary. You need the crit cap. You can also go south of the altar of Shatar to the broken village nearby. You have free farming circulation you can do together. Par with BT Terrace. Interesting idea. Anyway, let's get going. I'm not gonna do the massive pulls that I'd expect to do, but we'll see. We do have a warrior. Go his arms, sadly enough. Alright, I guess I figure out what kind of run this is gonna be. I'm gonna avoid pulling stuff to die, Alright. Just a god face guy running Dynasty into lockout. Still missing Elementium Band. Yeah, don't worry too much about the Elementium Band of the Sentry. Chances are you won't be able to get it. Yeah. my son. Okay, pulling I wonder how long it's gonna take that shaman to realize he should Earth Shock that range guy. Still waiting. I swear every 5-man that I've joined has had a rogue or a fucking warrior, or both. Every pug that is. And yeah, they're shit, by the way. Bring a caster cleave here, we can pull the entire damn room or half the room. Do it much faster. Well, Vanera was before TBC, sure. Well, mining doesn't give you anything. Enchanting gives you a ring enchant. You can have mining for the sake of the gold gathering if you want. Sure, but worth it at this point. I actually don't have any professions on this character. Probably gonna have to level them at one point, but priorities, right? Couldn't even use the trinkets right now from the engineering event if I wanted to. Could use the jewel crafting one though. What's the name of the deep? They're both the same add-on. Okay, just gonna drink up a bit. It's about 2k DP, 2k rep per run on average. They're barely beating you in single. Yep, and the warrior wonders why I don't particularly give a crap to clear the trash in the entire instance. I'm not wasting my time with these guys. Gonna be a lesson. From now on, I'm making my own groups, even if it takes a while. I obviously can't trust other people to do a good job with this. So many meme groups that are being made constantly. That wasn't too bad DPS though from the warrior. Yeah, he is a rogue. No. The biggest meme of TBC, there's rogues everywhere. To be fair, the one we had, the Knockin' Crypt heroic, was actually really well geared, so yeah. It's PvP spec. Using a route. Actually, I probably need to do something here. Okay. So yeah. Shaman doing the most damage, which is expected since he's an enhanced shaman. Warrior doing almost as much as I am, and I'm capped with mana, and I know I'm not interested in using mana pots in a normal. Unless absolutely necessary. So yeah. Oh, nice helmet. Share. Oh, they're doing the quest. Tier 4 shoulders would be nice indeed. Is Glaive a bit better than Hammer of the Naru? Yes, probably. Okay, gonna get some mana, and then we're gonna run in. Fun. By the way, for any delusional warriors who thinks arms is good for cleaving, no, it's not. You go Fury. The only people who should go arms at this point are people Lionheart Execution Champion, if they have it. Only then. And even then, they'll still do less damage than a fucking... Oh, here's my weapons. No mana. Let's use it. Hello, hello? Yeah. Well, it's not even that, then. Honestly, tier 4 pieces aren't better because Blizzard buffed tier 4 in 2.2. It wasn't 2.2, by the way, it was 2.1. That's not the reason why several tier 4 pieces are better. It's because the set bonuses are better. Even with pre-2.1 itemization. What's with this graphical thank you, Blizzard. Even with pre-2.1 itemization, there are many tier 4 pieces that are still better than tier 5, believe it or not. Not as many, sure, but still. Triple melee group and no one is killing runners. I've been told rogues can stun mobs in 5-mins, and that's one of the reasons that you really should bring a rogue in a 5-man group. So I've been told. I'm finding out that it's fake news. See, in theory, the ability to stun mobs exists. Rogues do have it, in theory. In practice, the ability to stun mobs requires that the stun button be actually pressed by said rogue. And since they're rogues, their ability to actually press a simple button does not exist. Am I being nasty to the pug group right here? No, I don't believe I am. I've learned that mocking pug groups is the best way to cope with them on stream. I can't stun, I need to keep up with the Warlock. You will never keep up with the Warlock. Oh man. The rogues. I need my energy for slice and dice, but I have Blade Fury, everyone. I can hit the second target for as much damage as the first target. I'm a great DPSer. No, you're not. A good rogue in a good guild that actually has a good amount of experience, tier 3, knows what they're doing, has an understanding of their class, their mechanics, and all that. Yeah, I'll accept that. Not this. Not the rogue losing on almost losing on 2 targets to the fucking tank who isn't even trying to press his abilities. Just saying. I'm slacking. And no, I don't have exceptional gear here. Ah, this is great. I feel the more WoW you play, the higher your chance of wanting to reach for a martini every night increases. or scotch. Good old vodka. Okay, so these guys... Now, look. Oh, man. Yeah. Huh? No threat consecration? What? No? That might explain a couple of, yeah, it's normal. I'm not doing heroic shell labs just yet. I'll be doing some heroics later, but first I need to do some stuff. What do you mean consecration, like, does no threat? I kind of don't understand it. I swear, if that shaman used less than the first boss instead of the reasonable choice, which is this boss, cry out in vengeance. So, it could be a case, because I've had the situation where people were not doing anything, mobs were running through the consecration, it was ticking, and and yet okay, 3 seconds. Yeah, my Righteous Fury fell off, I didn't notice. But, see, we're gonna wipe here, not because of that, though. We're gonna wipe because a certain shaman can, yeah. I think it happens. It might have happened. Did I just get purged of my Righteous Fury? I think that might have been the case. I'm gonna try and put the Blessing of Wisdom on myself. Here's a tip for all shamans everywhere. Don't use your fucking Bloodlust in Shadow Labyrinth normal on the first boss. You're wasting your fucking cooldown because it's needed on the second. Yes. Salad Baker is a ranking guild. Oof, I am pretty furious at some people. Okay, so I'm done with joining groups that other people make, unless I know them. Yep. I'm gonna make my own pugs from now on. I think I should have learned my lesson from Shadowlands, but yeah. Yeah, there's bugs. Don't kill him! Don't kill him! Oh gosh. It's Gehenna, so. But pod quality is noticeably declining. There's more people hit 70, yeah. People are just bad, plain and simple. And a lot of the Zugzugs coming over from Classic are especially terrible. Yeah, hypnotize, that's what I'm gonna do after this. I shouldn't have joined a pug, but it's like everyone is like, oh, I'll get a rogue or a warrior, or make a melee group in a dungeon, or a caster group, or a single warlock would make it significantly easier and faster. Like, I'm kind of wondering what's the thought processes of people that make pugs that do this kind of stuff is. It's like, I'm just gonna Patega everything and go with whatever DPS or answers, yeah. I haven't really experienced the issue too much, except in some AoE pulls. In Karazhan. So it helps explain some of the pull issues that I had in Karazhan, where my consecration was not generating any threat for a bit. Like, I really have to wonder what was this priest thinking. I'm gonna bring an arms warrior, rogue, and a shaman. It's like, it's not necessarily the worst group in the world, but it's like, it's certainly not good. Oh, but we're not meta slaves. Yeah, you want to spend an hour in the SL normal? Go ahead. That's on you, bro. Whoever whispers first, basically. Man. Whoever whispers first. And then people get angry that it's like, oh, we're toxic because we call them crap. It's like, yeah, you are bad. It was kind of hilarious. I was on the Countdown to Classic podcast, and I was kind of hilarious. It was kind of hilarious because I was on the Countdown to Classic podcast with I think it was the GM of Calamity, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, the GM of a really hardcore guild and several other hardcore players, right? We were talking about state of the game, all that kind of stuff. And one of the things that Josh, the host, yeah, call a spade a spade. One of the things that the host, Josh, brought up, it's like, hey, I'm sorry if I have all these sweaty tryhards over here on the podcast for you more casual players. I'm starting to think he shouldn't have apologized. You want people that are experienced about the game to speak of the game, not a bunch of casual shits that don't care anyway. Most of them don't even care to read anything or follow anything. Bro, it is toxic. That's toxic, yeah. I had the conversation recently with someone about the amount of time spent in WoW, and she had the perspective of, it's like, well, wouldn't you want more quality time as opposed to just spending a lot of time in general? No, you want time. You're not good at anything unless you invest a lot of time into it. I speak this from experience. Like, I really speak this from experience. I am a significantly better player because I spent a lot more time in the game. That's just a fact. I guess you don't need my viewership. Well, if you're so offended, I guess not. See? People think that they blackmail you with that kind of crap. No, actually, good sir Cristiano, you can leave. You are more than welcome to leave, actually. Because if you're gonna give a comment like that, no, I don't. A bunch of people spend a lot of time in game. That's true, Peak. That's actually a perfectly valid argument. It depends on how you spend your time. You do want to spend a lot of time, don't get me wrong. Spending a lot of time is a prerequisite, but it's not the only thing that matters, right? Spending more than 40 minutes in S-Labs is more than toxic than just inviting a warlock. Damn straight. Damn straight. I mean, here's the thing. I made a bunch of videos talking about comp over and over and over and over again. And in every single one of those videos, I made this reference again and again. That you can do things a lot faster if you have a good comp. I made that point again and again for every dungeon, for every raid, for the raid comps in general. And I got called the meta slave for it. I'm like, sorry. It's like, you really... Well, congrats, guys. We pull up. Oh, Vorpil. This is gonna be a fun situation. Was that me or what? Yeah, hello. Quantity has a quality of its own. I mean, you want to spend a lot of time playing WoW if you want to be good at it, but you also obviously want to... you also want to... Oh, he's gonna die. Save him. We can do it, by the way. We can still manage this. Time to find the DI button. I was tempted. Okay. Well, that was a good recovery. Oh. Yeah, see, here's the thing, right? Like, I don't buy the idea that, oh, it's like I can be a good player if I play the game, if I don't play the game a lot of hours. See, that's the thing. Most people, the overwhelming majority of people that play the game less are just Warps players. Like when I say overwhelmingly, 99% of people. And yeah, they do stuff in an extremely inefficient way and waste their time. That's just a fact. Yeah. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I don't want to spend hundreds upon hundreds of hours in the game doing dungeons only. I want to do this quickly, right? So, yeah. A lot of TBC's grinding elements can be bypassed. Yeah. Screws the pool, increases efficiency, win-win. That's true. Can be bypassed if you level in an efficient manner, except that rep hour is more important than XP an hour. You want to do both though, Nen. You can do both, and you should do both. That's the thing, because that's the most efficient way. Like, you may want to... Like, you're gonna want to get honored by doing dungeons, right? Okay. Let's hope this doesn't prove a wipe. We'll see. Most good player will probably say there's still things they need to do to learn. That's true. Like for me personally, I need to get better at... I have a lot to learn in terms of speedrunning. And I think a lot of us do, actually. So one of the things I think is actually going to be a major learning curve for all of us in these top guilds is just managing to do the speedruns, yeah. Pulling executioners. I mean, I've been told the Arms Warrior is a good cleaver, so we also have a Holy Priest, which should be able to heal us. If we can pull 2 packs and the boss just over there and survive, I'm sure we can handle 2 extra executioner. I'm surprised people don't know you can do the attunement in normal. Yeah, that's perfectly fair, Eric. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like, it feels like if you're like, it feels like for a lot of people, for a lot of the more casual players, people excuse the idea of not having time to do X and Y and Z as an excuse to be shit. Like I was at one point playing in 2 guilds at the same time, 2 different versions of the game. I was playing Cataclysm and TBC, and I can tell you this, right? I didn't have all the time in the world to farm everything in Cataclysm. I was obviously prioritizing TBC. And I told my guild that, right? So it meant I couldn't farm some of the things that other people could. It meant I had, you know, limited stuff. That didn't give me an excuse to wipe the fucking raid. Yeah, you can do Karazhan normal. Karazhan is normal dungeons. Anyone who says resilience isn't important for season 1 are smoking pot at this point. And that's me saying it nicely. I'd say, what the fuck are they thinking as well? It's like, what? So, yeah. You should farm honor gear, I'll be honest with you. It's a grind, it's annoying, it's frustrating, but yeah. You should absolutely do it if you want to be competitive. Like anyone who tells you resilience is important, yeah, until the hunters one-shots you. That's how you important. I thought you had to do all attunements in heroic. Yeah, first week you might be fine. The problem is, like, here's what's gonna happen. You'll do PvP with no resilience gear. The other guys will have resilience gear. And they might do less damage than you, but doesn't matter because they'll survive your damage. first week arena is gonna be a fiesta. First week arena will be glorious. Just be ready for it. Lions just have such a goddamn boost. Nah, I agree with you, Harry. I agree. Alliance are just kind of like the weird, stupid child that everyone pats on the head saying they've done such a good job when in reality, they haven't. The spoiled... That's what Alliance is, the spoiled brat. You don't even... Yeah. The only thing that you need to do with Heroic is Night Bane. Kill the boss, boys and girls. Come on, where's the execute? I want to see the execute. I don't want to beat this war. Like, if I had the mana pot and I would use it, I would beat this warrior in DPS. It's not even funny. But Arms is totally viable in dungeons, guys. By the way, here's an idea. If you're interested in playing a DPS warrior for dungeons, and why the hell wouldn't you? It's awesome, potentially. If you're interested in playing a DPS warrior, don't go Arms. Really, don't go Arms. Go fucking Fury. You'll do more damage. You'll do more damage on cleave. Emphasis on that point. You won't just be better in single target. Bye, Shaman. You won't just be better in terms of single you won't just be significantly better in terms of single target damage. You'll be significantly better in terms of AoE damage. That's my plan, by the way. Well, probably also tanking a lot, so, because fuck you, no tanks. What bad warriors do you play with? Well, in the guild, none, right? Because the warriors in my guild are all very cognizant of their own abilities, right? Cognizant of the fact that warriors in general are pretty shit, right? So, in TBC, and they need to work on it to make it work, so. I'd actually take... I wouldn't take a Resto Druid. I'd take a Holy Priest, and I'd take... Yeah. Actually, that's not really the best comp for dungeons, Harry. I would take a Propala, Holy Priest, a Mage, Warlock, as you said, and an LA Shaman. The LA Shaman is great because they absolutely dominate in terms of burst DPS right now on a few targets. And sure, you can do some insane pulls right now, but there are still smaller pulls as well, especially in Heroics. Actually, DPS Shamans right now are really, really fucking strong. Something I think a lot of people don't realize, is it?
Death to all who oppose us.
Your goal is welcome.
Anyway. So, that was SL normal. Not too bad, not too great though, but not too bad all the same. I think the newer TBC players are criminally underrating Elemental. Yeah. The whelps, yeah. That's true. So, let's see. Looking for a group. Let me see if I can find... I'll do a Shadowhold's normal group. Okay. Quest done, lower city, yeah. C just top AoE. Right, let's see. Alright, I'm gonna see if the spell cleave that I'm joining here is gonna be any good. It's a rep run, but should be able to do everything real quick. If a spell cleave group is shit, then yeah. Alright. Nefarium kill you, sell. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can do like 1 or 2 Shadowholds normal runs. If I get I mean, I don't really care about Exalted with them. With Fralmar. Irony is I probably can get Exalted faster than Lower City. But I haven't really been bothered too much about it, so it doesn't really matter. Actually, I want to get Shatar Exalted and want the weapon. Okay. Oh, okay. What's with all these fucking fire mages? Holy crap. Nefarium cures are 70 gold on my realm. It's nuts. I think there's too many jewel crafters. Yeah, maybe. Right, maybe. Either way. Gonna have a raid tonight, by the way, Girl and Mag. Alright, so in Shadowholds, you just want to kill this one Legionnaire at the start. And just because these guys don't give you XP, don't give you anything. And you don't want him to resummon them, basically. And that's why you don't pull the guards there. Huh, that's interesting. So they started moving on their own accord. Yeah, well, I'm listening to background to my own music here. I don't have the in-game music on. It's a blend. It's well music still, but yeah, just different tracks. Okay, let's drink a bit. Kind of wish, if we were on a Discord, I'd say they should pull 2 seconds. Feeling when you're the highest damage for a few seconds against a group of warlock. What future? Does Shadowlands have a future and I'm not aware of it? There is no future for Shadowlands. Blizzard ruined that a while ago. Yeah, they I'm not saying they will. They obviously won't. They've got too many people they have hired. They've hired that they need to keep on their payroll, right? And if WoW were to die, then you would lose all that talent. So obviously they're gonna keep them employed, right? Even if WoW is less profitable, it's still earning money, so. Game companies don't just instantly die. But every WoW expansion as of late has been a fucking mess, so. Even Legion, for all the so-called quality that it had. I hope that they eventually fire the right people and hire the right people. Yeah, well. I mean, the problem is that there's no band-aid fix for WoW. It doesn't work like that. The reason WoW is a shit game right now on retail has a lot... Yeah, the reason WoW is a shit game right now is because of a bunch of really bad decisions Blizzard has made over the years. Yeah, J. Allen Brack. Yeah. I don't know. So, let's just say this. Look, let's just say this. Modern WoW should not be like Classic, because Classic is bad in many ways, right? It's got its problems. The grind is an insufferable fucking mess that a lot of people don't want to deal with, and so on and so forth. The problem with retail is you still have a grind. Keep in mind this point. You still have a fucking mandatory grind that's insufferable to deal with. In fact, it's even less insufferable than Classic, because Classic, it's really all about gold for the most part. I mean, right now it's rep and all that, but that ends, right? Whereas on retail, it's like anima power and legendaries and all that shit. It's not great. So you still have a grind. WoW is a grinding game by its own design. I wonder if these warlocks have Shadow Fear. Probably not. But yeah, I think the issue with retail WoW right now is just simply the fact that, well, it's trying to be everything for everyone, and they can't get out of that mentality. So instead of making good content, they are worried it's like, oh, we want to make a raid boss with 4 different difficulties. So it's like obviously there's compromises for that. And there's compromises for Mythic Plus, compromises for everything like that, right? So you can't make a game for all things, so I use TinyFret, part of details. It's a plugin in details. Why am I not getting hit? I should be soaking most of these. Yeah, super flashy, sophisticated mechanics, but lost all the basic foundations. I mean, it's not even that interesting, honestly. The problem with retail, like, you used to have this idea, this notion, oh, retail is so much more challenging than classic. Why? Sure, there's more damage. Denafrius hits like a fucking truck. X Sludgefist hits like a truck. Complexity of mechanics? No. If anyone tells me Denafrius is a complex boss fight, I laugh in their fucking face. Some boss fights used to be very complex. Undeniably so. Nice Shadowlands, though. Man, I remember a boss fight like fucking Blackhand. Holy shit. But Ion is just... Okay! don't know why you wouldn't run forward. Okay. Well, a mechanic that doesn't just require people to stack in front of the boss in alternate turns to deal with the debuff, which is what the Nafrius does in phase 1. Or a mechanic that doesn't require people to move out of the way of a charging boss, Sludge Fist. I mean, I'm oversimplifying it because those bosses do require more, but come on. There's actually a lot more complexity in Mythic dungeons than there are in There we go. Artificer is fancier than he... Artificer is something a lot of people fail on, but he's actually not that complex. And Enerva is just people being stupid most of the time. And... I guess Blizzard decided that they took they got a lot of criticism with how difficult Tomb of Sargeras was, right? Nope. So they decided to tune it down a bit. Maybe. Let's just say Heroic Blood Furnace would give any Mythic dungeon on retail a run for its fucking money. Right now. Yeah. And I think it depends, like, if I like Blackhand, or even Archimond, or if I like Lei Shen, or even Garrosh, or Paragons, or Blackfuse, those fights were more interesting, at least. I guess the proper way to describe it is those fights had a lot more interesting things going on. I think Ion has... I think what's happening now, and I remember someone saying this, from one of the guild leaders of one of the top guilds in the US, he was saying that... well, we're rep farm. This is a rep run. I guess I was a bit too close. The reason you do it is for the extra rep. That's why. It's also... like, yeah, we could just do the middle pack if we were interested in a fast run, but... we're not. Rep run. Though honestly, if you really are interested in an efficient rep run, you don't do female blood elf is best. Damn straight it is. There is no male blood elf. Anyone who says otherwise is lying. Living in a universe of their own creation. If you be nice, we will let you live. And the other hit is no, we will not. We will kill you.
What are you doing?
Can't pop him. more mana potions, oddly enough.
What are you doing?
Be careful. This is all your fault.
Well, if you feel like that, Harry.
Hate you.
I think I might take that for PvP, actually. Yeah, blood elves have single gender. There's just different types of female blood elves. That's all there is. Cheap shot, because of course. Is that a thing other streamers have? The shadow holds the rogues. It's like, sounds like a 10 out of 10 pug. Tanking of pugs is like pulling your toenails with your bare hands. Rat or shotgun then. So I was saying that tanking in pugs is like pulling your toenails with your bare hands. All right. I said toes, though, Octane. Yeah. Yeah, pulling your nails, sorry, with your bare hands. Your toenails. It's kind of funny though. Because Seal of Blood doesn't do any threat. Someone decided to be Pepega. Another run and no trinket once again. And I have better legs as well. Yeah. Still does enough. It doesn't really scale with spell power though. That's the thing. Spellbot doesn't scale with spell power. It's the most important thing it scales with the most important thing is that it scales with weapon damage. Like, Seal of Blood in itself doesn't really do a lot of damage to yourself. It's the Judgment of Blood that does most of the damage. If you have a good weapon. If you have a good weapon. Obviously, you're not going to use a two-hand weapon as a prop paladin. It's just stupid, because you can't totally shield them. I'm not going for Stormcaller, I'm going for Gavel of Lower City, but I'm not prioritizing either. I mean, I don't have to, really. Tonight I'm going to raid as Holy, so I don't give a crap. And after that, I have until Wednesday, which I most certainly will get before Wednesday, among other things as well. So, I need a couple of things though. Nightbane shield. Okay. So we get shady. We used to get shady links from bots in the comment sections of our videos. Now we get shady comments in our streams. Great stuff. Usual tanking build. You can find it in my guide on talent builds. I have Reckoning. The main thing is I have Reckoning. Indian casino attacked streamers for over 2 months now. Yeah. Well, it's a change compared to what we used to have, though, but yeah. I wonder how much, like, we used to get some really, well, we used to get some quote-unquote OnlyFans links before in our comment sections. Used to get spam with that, and now we get casino spam. So yeah. Alright, that should be enough water. I'm streaming on both. You can join me there on Twitch if you so desire. Salad and a pasty, you filthy. I guess so. Anyway. Okay. How's it going? It's going pretty well. I'm watching your tank in the win. Yep, thanks, 5 shot. Much appreciated. Hold on a second. Let me check. All right. Okay, yeah, working on dungeon grinding. So when you pull many of them in standstill, the monsters not attempt to spread around you. Well, they will if you're in a bubble, of course. But that's why you have a mage who's gonna... But that's why you have the mage starting to blizzard while you're still in the bubble. He'll start getting the aggro. He'll start getting the aggro and the mobs will go on him, right? That's the idea. So you can get out of there. Yeah, nice aura. Come on, guys, can you intro? Yeah, okay, anyway. Right, so that was the first pack. That was the first real AoE pack. Now, the thing about this corridor is if you have someone in your group, they can pull the... You can't do it yourself as a paladin, and the mage... Maybe the mage can do it, but it's risky. But you can obviously do these packs one at a time, but you can also have a single DPSer just go to the back and pull extra packs for you. And so they will run into the blizzard, right? We had the... When I was doing this with my leveling group, we had the Shadow Priest doing it for us. You mean mana batteries? Suppose I do. All right. Come on, I'm not really taking damage here. You gem stamina. %9% time you gem stamina. Right now, the only other gems you do are for the sake of meta gem. So I have the 12 spell damage gem just because I can be bothered spending gold on the 18 stamina one. I have the spell damage gem from Spirit Shards. But that's just a stopgap measure. Hello, hello to everyone joining in. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, guys. And join my Discord. It's in the description. And scatter shotted. It's fine though. Boom. I'm gonna pull all of them right here. I got 2 from the first Karazhan. Hey, thanks, Sonny. By the way, much appreciated. Okay. So the mage starts. Should probably enable some kind of notification, but yeah. Because Blessing Sanctuary doesn't really do much, to be honest with you. That's why. It's actually something that does very little. When someone barges in and asks, "Show me your talents," it's like, I feel like it's like one of those comments like, "Tits or get the fuck up," basically. There's a video on talents that I recommend you guys watch, because it explains why certain decisions are made. And that's more important. The one thing I have that most talent builds don't have is I've gone Reckoning. The talent build that I went with is Reckoning. I didn't go Crusade or Sanctity. Your game resolution looks scuffed on screen. That doesn't make sense because I have 10, 14. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. Hold on a second. It's full screen. It's. And there's the casino. To have stopped there. Well, I'm sure they're fine. Haven't spoken really with them. Except one guy. I'm sure they're fine though. Do I miss them? Not really. Some people sure, but yeah. I mean, it's kind of hard to miss people that are complete and utter douchebags, basically.
Your pain amuses me.
So yeah. My black chance is not enough on casino. Well, they keep making accounts, that's the thing. And renaming them. So their strategy seems to be like they make accounts with random names, because you can do that. And then you change your account name. Yeah. My LBI. Oh yeah, he got... The thing is, right? It's like I don't dispute Varbane being able to get shit done. I'm not gonna ever, yeah. Oh boy, Alexander. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to Raft 2.0. Imagine, boys and girls, Raft 2.0. It's gonna be, oh my gosh. Yeah. Thanks, Shauna.
Breach the defenses. Archers, form ranks. On my mark.
You feeling good about yourself then, Shauna Beard? So yeah. Randy's were never good to begin with, it doesn't matter. Halls of Reflection PTSD. Warlock almost DC'd. So yeah, the question was, do I miss my guildmates from Resist? Some people, sure. Some people that were just utter significant, were just complete and utter douchebags, no. And they know who they are. I don't need to name names. Believe it or not, I'm actually not referring to Varbane here. Do you think Ardent Defender is worth for the dungeon tanking? Not really. I mean, I don't have Ardent Defender right now. I'll get it eventually, and I think it's worth long term, but not right now. So yeah. No, I don't play DBC with Resist. I play in Bakers. There are various reasons behind it, but yeah. I think Scandinavians embrace being douchebags though in WoW. It's part of their culture, if you want to call it that. Though oddly enough, I've seen a lot less toxicity on Gehennas than I actually expected. Guess depends on what kind of Scandinavians you're dealing with.
Invaders have breached the defenses! Archers, form ranks! Ready!
Shaman, a mage, several warlocks, and none of them can slow these mobs. So we can actually pull everything at once. That's not true, by the way, they can. They just don't want to. Swedish are elitist, Finnish are drunk and weird, Danes are... You want to use the word weird about the Danes? Okay, I think complete and utter douchebags is the term you're looking when it comes to Danish WoW players. I've met some. I've met the rare exception. I've met some rare exceptions of Danish players that are genuinely nice guys. But yeah. There's nothing wrong with the Danish people. There's everything wrong with the Danish WoW players who take the game as an excuse to be complete cunts. That's what's the true story as well. One of the more nicer guys that I met in WoW was also okay, let me get a there we go. One of the more nicer guys that I actually played when Classic came out. I leveled with him. He played a priest, Zelda. He was Danish, so exceptions do exist. But it's just that, it's an exception. I don't know how the fucking shaman died, but... To be fair, every nationality has those. Oh yeah, But when I speak about the Danes, I'm not just talking about private servers though, am I? Keep in mind I play Classic on this very server. Every nationality has those, absolutely. On retail, it's the Russians. It's a general thing for that, sir. Oh, that's harsh. Wait, is that Panty? Planty. Panty, you here? Are you watching my stream by chance? Just kind of wondering who this Planty guy on my Twitch channel is. Yeah. I was just flaming the Danes and he's like, he comes along. Yeah. I was flaming the Danes and it's like, wait, is Panty just trolling me on my own stream? Ah, that's hilarious. That's because 99% of Swedish youth were playing WoW by the time of... Wow! Oh, wait. Yeah. The mage, like I told the mage to go that I would bop and then I furiously typed as I realized bop was on cooldown that, wait, bop cooldown. He just blinked in anyway. What, you don't like S-Fan and Asmongold? Ah, the hilarity. Oh yeah, that's true though, Alexa. That's absolutely true. Like, I remember so many nice people that I met during the day of Vanilla and TPC WoW. And then Raph the Lich King came along and ruined everything, as you can imagine, because Raph inherently. Yeah. So people used to be nice and friendly back in the day. That's true. Oh my god, this guy... What? Okay. Okay, Shaman was doing Earth Shield on me, that's why he pulled aggro there. It's like, okay, surely. It's on my about page. On my YouTube channel. Best raids, worst community. I don't think Raph had the best raids in the history of the game, to be honest with you. It had one of the best raids ever made in all the war, sure. And an epic boss fight in Lich King. TOGC and Nax 2.0 crap. Do you enjoy Trial of the Grand Crusader, everyone? I hope you do, because you'll be doing it 3 times a week, every week, for the next 6 months. Trial of the Grand Crusader in a nutshell. AKA the worst fucking raid in the history of the game. That's because many mobs in Blood Prince are not only red. So. Starfree Drakes was hard, that doesn't mean it was great. Well, hello, Koto. I'm not gonna go in details where I'm from in Romania. Just something I don't want to do right now. Would prefer to be able to walk the street without people recognizing me. I remember hearing a story from Zook, if anyone knows who that is. And he was talking about, or Kungan, they were talking about like how people would approach them on the street. I think I'd rather avoid that for now, let's just say. I admit, E-Fame is not something I necessarily want. Well, E-Fame translated into IRL fame. But prefer to avoid it for the time being. Just for the time being, things can and will change. Why does your game look weird a bit color-wise? Well, the answer to that, Suki, is simply due to the fact that I use something called a clarity filter, HDR toning, all that kind of stuff. That's why. Oh my gosh, what's with these fucking bots? It's like, I'm gonna make a fucking ticket to YouTube. It's like, what are you doing, dude? From now on, I'm also gonna implement slow chat on my streams on YouTube. Just a lot of Romanian tourists here. Yeah, going to Bulgaria is like one of those things that Romanians do just to brag that, oh, we went somewhere outside of our borders. Don't know why, but whatever. Nothing personal to you, but yeah. The Romanian trash Danes. Yes. Consequent, you know, a shitty country of just, what, 5 million people doesn't get to act all high and mighty. That's all Denmark is. Small country with a good social welfare net. Suki. Stamina, armor, defense cap, crush cap. Well, it's got high armor, honestly. I like this comedy, honestly. Well, I like the comedy where Danes think they're the most important race in the universe. I'm sure sometime it will actually make sense. Engineering jewel crafting or engineering enchanting, that's what I recommend profession ones. Why did you buy that shield? I didn't buy the shield, it's a Nightbane shield. I don't have the badges for the badge shield. Not interested in getting it. either of them anytime soon. So yeah, I went with this. It's a good shield. It doesn't have defense, which is a bit of a problem, but yeah. Oh my gosh, it's like... I think I might start using it. Yeah, I got Libram. I'm not using it. Yeah. Give me the trinket so I can tank. Prince. Yeah. I don't know. The Shatar shield doesn't interest me, honestly, though. I know getting badges is a fucking pain, but still, I'd prefer to do that. The Shatar shield actually has less armor, doesn't it, than the Nightbane shield. The Nightbane shield is a higher armor shield. This is a 4.8k armor shield. I don't remember, 4.9k even. I can't remember off the top of my head how much the Shatar one has, but I know it's less. Obviously it has defense, which is nice, but still. Well, it's quite viable shield, yeah. The problem with those sockets is gems are ridiculously expensive right now. You want to pay 50 gold a gem? Go ahead, be my guest. Yeah, I know that was a bad adventure shield. Should have put concentration aura. Yeah, they've dropped the benefit of a Gehenna, of the mega server that is Gehenna's. They used to be 75 on mine as well. And another run with no trinket, ladies and gentlemen. No damn trinket. Sad. So very sad. I think I'll just do one more run. Okay. I'll just do one more, be done with it quick. Yeah, I'm not here for the rep, I'm here for the figurine. I don't give a crap about Fralmar rep. And if I do care about Fralmar rep, I'll just do ramparts every day for a while. I need the badges. Stormcaller is not the weapon I'm ever interested in. I'll trade you the trinkets for the gloves. Sounds right. Sounds legit. That sounds pretty good. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go for Gavel because it has higher stamina. Just because, the reason you use Gavel because you have damage normalization in Classic. If you didn't have that, you would absolutely want to go for Stormcaller as a prop Paladin. But it's not necessary in Classic and TBC Classic. Though at this rate, I might be exalted for Elmar. The thing is, the sword is also a lot more expensive than Gavel, right? So... I'm genuinely gonna get fucking exalted before I get that fucking trinket. Wonderful! Would you get the spell damage or stamina? Get the stamina one. Honestly. Get the stamina, like enchant, use the spell power flask. You don't want titans because you don't get extra HP from the stamina. From the HP of titans, right? Like you don't benefit from that in any way because kings is stats, sacred duty is stats, all that kind of stuff, right? So titans does nothing, or fortification does really very little. I mean, it's 400, 500 HP, sure, undeniably so, but it doesn't scale, right? I'm using Continuum Blade with 40 SP enchant. Yeah.
Line up and crush these fools! Get ready! This shouldn't take long!
I don't know what to tell you. I just got it from CurseForge, the website. And worked just fine. No complaints. They're mostly viable puzzles. The only thing I got wrong is that Gavel of Unearthed Secrets is actually the best weapon, as opposed to private servers. Okay. Alright, so last run I'm doing for today. We need the next WoW. Yeah, that's true. WoW is irreplaceable because it is a game that has no competitor, really. Final Fantasy fills the lolly niche, I guess. You know that's true. Mm-hmm. Well, I guess we have to hope for Riot or Ashes of Creation to be good. Not holding my hopes up. Some what? Okay. No? No, the Riot MMO, the League of Legends stuff. $31, Andrea. Gavel is better because it has more stamina. They both will do the same amount of threat. One's faster, one's slower. Gavel also has the advantage of Seal of Vengeance actually being good with it, so... and it's the only weapon with which Seal of Vengeance would actually be good. You wouldn't want to use it on Burst Threat, but aside that, it would actually be fun. What do you think is the best item for Druid? Spec, please? Then I'll answer. Defensive stats. I am crit cap because I have this resilience ring, so 400, or almost, yeah, 14.4, 14.5 dodge, 16% parry. I'm not crush cap. Huh. That's a good question. What's the best item for a druid tank to use their badges on? Neck, maybe? Not entirely certain, really. I'll be honest with you. Might be neck. Ring. So for sustained threat, it's best overall, even though it's slow. Yeah, because due to damage normalization, you'll end up doing the same kind of threat as well, the mage got this conjure water. Yeah. So for sustained threat, yeah, you should you can use Gavel. Only one option: grind the 100 badges and get them all. That sounds right. Well, you want to get Bloodlust Brooch for Feral DPS, right? You want to get... There's a cloak, if I remember. Would you pick the tank? Go with the tank one. There's plenty of good spell damage rings in the game that you can get that are better than that. Like this ring from Atum and the Huntsman. But yeah, welcome to the badge grind. Get used to it. Rory's perspective is the right one on this, thank you. Paying me? What? I wish I was getting paid by him. Oh dear. So you decided to go from hell to hell? Keeping people happy. Drop rate is abysmal. I know. Big pointy bullets. I know. I'm probably gonna be doing this dungeon every day for a very long fucking time from now. Sadly enough. Let's keep moving. Yeah, I'm grinding the trinket. Poor Russia. EU for getting screwed. But then again, that is Russia in a nutshell, and it's history. What the? What the fuck? But then you get big and you have this whole underdeveloped land that you need to build, right? Yeah, seems legit. Yep. No, I don't use Seal of Corruption. Ow. But they did historically, by the way. They actually did. I mean, true story, Poland conquered Moscow.
Invaders have breached the defenses!
Turks conquer Russia in winter. That's a fun one. I'm Romanian. I'm on the Discord right now. Some mates are chatting EU4. When did the Turks conquer Russia in winter? The Vikings conquered Russia during winter, though it wasn't Russia back then. It didn't exist, really. But they conquered the land, anyway. And then the Mongols conquered it. If you want to invade Russia, you invade from the east. Because it makes sense, right? The eastern part of Russia has a lot of underdeveloped areas, so it's like, whereas the west has all the developed areas. So you leave the major urban areas, which are a bitch to conquer anyway, for last. Russia 101. Was it? When the Vikings conquered? I mean, I thought Kiev and Rusk. Oh, bitch! Oh! Don't die. Oh boy. Total war tactics. Yeah, let's not talk about total war, okay? There's not much. Total war tactics is getting your enemy to supply you with more money than they actually physically have because of economy exploits. It was the Turkic Federation. Is that really what you're gonna claim? The Turks conquered Russia because the Mongols conquered Russia. Come on. I do stream on Twitch. Hold on a second. That's my Twitch channel, if you want to join. And subscribe would be appreciated. Anyway. So pulling this back right here. Mm-hmm. You're not making any claim. Interesting point. All right. Ooh, let's hope he doesn't die. It's historical. It's a bunch of bullshit revisionism, sounds to me. They might. Besides, even if there is a technical merit to that, whenever you think of the Turks, you either think of the Seljuk Turk. Most people think of the Seljuk Turks, or they think of the Ottoman Turks. They don't think of the fucking Mongols as Turks. So, yeah, let's get rid of that nonsense. They were distinct people that had nothing to do with the Ottoman Turks that we all think about, right? You know, oh, E3 is happening right now? That ring is, holy crap, pretty damn good. Good stamina, good spell damage, good, not so good, but still. Don't need it, but yeah. Well, no trinkets, Sally. Sadly enough, yeah. All right. I like how I got 2 gauntlets of the righteous. Whatever, just gonna sell this. Sorry, I was a bit distracted by some things happening. Well, boys and girls, I have a raid in like 2 hours, but I think I'm just gonna stop for now. I got some other things I want to do, so I will see you later. Stay tuned for